If you've been experiencing really tight hips or even tension into your low back, it's probably because you have a shortened hip flexor. The majority of the people in our society do, because we all spend time sitting for long periods of our day, which causes a shortening of our psoas as well as a tensioning of the rectus femoris or the quadricep muscles. This muscle, the psoas, also wraps up into the front part of your low back vertebra, so it can even cause a lot of low back dysfunction. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can maximize a simple lunge psoas stretch with 4 unique variations to help you really get the most out of this type of stretch. So first, all I want you to do is go into a lunge position. So a kneeling lunge would be where one foot or one knee is on the ground and then the other foot comes out into a 90 degrees. So I have my ankle underneath my knee, my other knee underneath my hip. In this position, even just standing upright like this, a lot of people might already feel tension onto the front side of the body that's wanting to pull you forwards like this. So I would like to encourage you first to just make sure that your upper body is upright here, and then I want you to utilize breath because the psoas is intimately connected to the diaphragm. And so as you breathe in, it creates a downward pressure of the diaphragm, which puts more elasticity into the psoas, but then as you exhale, the diaphragm comes up and it pulls on the psoas. So you can get a deeper stretch by maximizing your inhale and your exhale. So with that being said, I'm in this position, I'm tucking my pubic bone forwards. So even thinking not creating extension in the low back, but bringing the butt down, pubic bone forwards, body is upright, and then I can utilize my breath. So big breath in, creating space, and then as I exhale, pubic bone comes forward to really stretch out the front side of the body. You might even feel that down into your quad. If this is really uncomfortable for you, you can grab a pillow or 2 or 3 to put it underneath your knee. In this position, again, maximizing breath, breathing out, pubic bone comes forward. The first variation that I would like to encourage you to do is to start to bring that same arm all the way up overhead. So I want you to think about as you breathe in, reaching that hand up. And then as you exhale, think about your hand being tied there and it not allowing to come down. So as you exhale, and it's going to be creating even more stretch on that entire side of the body. You can also do a slight variation in which you are leaning. So big breath in. As you exhale, lean towards the opposite side, so towards the right for me. And I'll feel more of that engagement of the lats and obliques on that same side. In this position, another variation you can do is utilize your knee. And so this will get more of the rectus femoris or the quad muscle. So arms all the way up, big breath in. And then I'm going to push my knee forwards towards me, which engages the quad and then allows me to get even more of a stretch in here because I'm utilizing those muscle groups. Another variation would be to push your foot down into the ground, which will again engage extension of the knee. So it engages your quadricep muscle, which gets even more into that stretch. If you still aren't feeling this, you can grab something to put behind you. So I have a chair here, and then I can put my foot up on that chair. So we call this more of a couch stretch, which I have a chair, but you can use a couch. A hand all the way up, big breath in. I'm feeling that stretch. I can engage my knee. I can engage my foot, pushing down to the table, pubic bone forwards, leaning towards the right. And there I'm utilizing all of those different variations to really maximize how I am stretching into this part of my body. So I highly encourage you to do this. Do it on both sides to create balance in your body. But as you become more elastic in the front side of your body, you're going to be creating space on the front side, which will then in turn create a less tensioning on the back side of your body. So we always want to have an equilibrium of compression and tension in the body to create an ideal tension state so that we can get more out of life. I highly encourage you to do this. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know below. Again, my name is Dr. Jordan Fairley here at the Source Chiropractic, and we are here to continue to help you empower your health.